So we've all been thrust into a nuclear war apocalypse situation. We are humanity's last hope. What skills are you guys bringing to the table to help humanity survive?
I think you should start, Amanda.
Yeah, I can start. I had a really hard time with this because I don't feel like I have any wartime skills that would be useful. Um, I definitely don't think I'm a warrior. I would not be able to do like first aid or anything like that. I don't thankfully I've never like really been in a crisis situation, but I don't think I would do well in one. So I ultimately came down to I would either be the apocalypse equivalent of like a homemaker. Um, like I know how to
I would make
sew.
such good cookies for all the apocalyptic warriors.
I mean, I could, you know, cook some basic things. I know how to sew, so I could, like fix people's stuff. Um, or because I am the only woman here, I would be the birther of more humans. So we're definitely throwing it back to like old school women barefoot pregnant in the kitchen vibes here, but unfortunately that's what I feel like I'm bringing to the table.
I'm so I'm so glad that you have found your place in dystopian future, Amanda, as the Handmaid's Tale.
No, 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 no. 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 We do consent in the future.
In 1984's version of the future or in 2025's version of the future?
In all versions of the future. All right, Ben, you go next.
All right. I will not be the birther of the future, but I okay, so I don't think I could do anything physical to help out. Not that I'm like the weakest person ever, but I'm just not like that's not, not like a great athlete. I'm not like a weightlifter kind of guy, So I don't think have much to offer on that sense. But I'm very good with my words and I'm very good with my organization. So I feel like I could be like, a spreadsheet data guy to help organize whatever we're the uprising with my Google Sheets or the equivalent of and or there was a dystopian show a couple years ago called Station 11 on Max, which was about a traveling theater troupe post-apocalyptic who went around and that sounds like something that I could offer. So I could direct some traveling shows
Well,
to
if I had
keep the
known that was
apocalyptic
an
warriors
option.
uh
I'll say Amanda's gonna
ready
just pick up
for
shop.
just take their mind off of things. So um so I don't know. I think these enemies are going to think twice when they deal with Amanda and me and our skills.
Absolutely. I mean, Ben, they're machines. They may have taken over your spreadsheets. You got to
That's
remember
fair.
this. You're going
That's
to
fair.
be
That's why I
doing,
had the theater troupe option too.
yeah, because you're going to be doing hand spreadsheets at
Well, I
that
could do
point.
that too. I listen, back in the day before the internet, I was a little nerdy kid who wrote everything down. So,
All right, you just have to tap into that part of your
yeah,
brain
I
again.
could do it.
All right, Jeff, what about you? What are you bringing to the table?
So I'm bringing three things to the table. I think hopefully more, but three came to mind. I mean, if push came to shove, I'm sure I could adapt and do a little bit more. But I think the first thing is based on the earlier parts of this conversation. I guess I would be the physical part of the staying alive sort of situation. I grew up knowing how to handle a firearm. I consider myself semi physically fit. I guess I would ultimately be recruited to be a soldier ultimately in this day and age, and yeah, I'll take it like a champ and hopefully survive long enough to outlast the robots and the AI. But and our plasma lasers and whatever we use. I bring math to the table, I guess. I work in math. They need some engineers, I'm sure, to calculate some things and measure out some things, and I can be a mind there on the table. I like doing number things. Why not? And the last thing, listen, dogs play a very important role in the future, as clear in this movie. They know how to spot the Terminators. They know how to spot the machine. Shout out to all of the dogs in that movie, and shout out to my dog, who's barking in the middle of all this podcasting. I think I would be great at animal control. I
Oh, there
would
you go.
be a
Yeah.
good dog trainer. I volunteer to do all the dog training stuff with Remy, and we've done our fair share of rally obedience classes and agility classes, and he's got his canine good citizen certification. So I consider myself not, you know, dumb when it comes to handling dogs and animals. So I'll take that role. Why not?
So if
All
you're
right.
listening to this and it feels like an apocalyptic future is nearby, don't worry because you've got a dog trainer, a theater troupe director, and a 50s housewife ready to go.
You're all set. No worries. Those machines do not stand a chance.
Humanity is saved.
Here's the thing, guys. It's a community, it's a group effort. Okay.
That's
We
right.
all have
That's
to
right.
contribute
Everybody
what
has
we
their strengths.
can.
You got to play to your strengths.
Hmm.
Exactly. Like, yeah, we'd be dead if I was the warrior, but like, that's why we got someone else. We got Jeff. He can shoot a gun. Like, we're fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to keep morale up like, a theater troupe could. So we need that. Or else everybody's just depressed and wants to be sacrificed to the machine. So you know what? Thanks, Ben.
Keeping it up.
Real.
I was gonna give up until I saw your moving production of Hairspray on the road.
Classic. Oh
I
my
guess what
goodness.
is Baltimore? They'd ask so many questions about what is Baltimore actually. All the kids are like, they'd be tugging at their parents' knees like, "What is this place called Baltimore?" Don't worry, you didn't miss much, but
Oh, all right. Well, I'm glad we settled that. I'm glad it's on the record. So hopefully we're not living this situation in 4 years, but if we are, the
We're ready.
record's straight. We know where we're at.